Hey guys, it's TEW2016 here and welcome to another edition of TNA Making an Impact. We are on our Going Home show before we get to TNA Destination X, another pay-per-view. So hopefully we've got a good show for you today. Hopefully we'll run down some of the cards, some I'm going to fill in probably on the day. I really still think there's some feuds that aren't quite at the level they should be at. But hopefully we just keep making money and we can firmly start heading on the road to Bound for Glory. So I won't blather on for too much, let's just dive straight into the show, which is 16 segments. So in front of 3,075 people at the Knott Arena, we start the latest episode of Impact with TNA's newest recruit, Stu Barrett. We are just a mere 4 days away from Stu Barrett's first ever TNA pay-per-view, Destination X, the event that will see me crowned as your next bloody champion. What a coronation it will be when I defeat Drew Galloway and Adam Cole. You will all bow down to me as I reign this kingdom, and tonight you will all have the pleasure of watching me destroy this mere peasant. So Barrett's going to be in action first, and he says, "All hail Stu Barrett." So a C63 promo to start the show. The announcing quality was good, the colour commentary was good as well. They got the show off to a strong start, and the crowd started off very hot. So the championship storyline progresses with that. Let's get into the first matchup, which had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, as Stu Barrett defeated Grado in 6:22 by pinfall with a wasteland. A C-56 is okay, considering Grado's an enhancement talent at this point. But good chemistry between both the British workers, got the crowd hotter, Grado with a 29 performance and Stu Barrett with a 66. No skill improvements, negatives, psychology for Grado, inconsistency for Grado, and the chemistry motivation of Stu Barrett. Next up and about, they had some subpar wrestling and little heat. Shibata defeated Manahabala Shira in 4 minutes and 19 with the ankle lock. A C-54. Shibata getting better at his gimmick. He had a great 63 in ring performance. Shira with a 27. Just a match up again to build up Shibata. No skill improvements in this instance, and mostly negatives there for Shira. So good that Shibata's getting over. Might be tempted to put him into some bigger feuds after this one. Spud is over. Cuts a small promo. Basically, obviously, because he's still going to be in broken English, he just says, "Spud, I will wait for your injury to heal. When it does, I will injure you again. For good this time." So, broken English for Shibata, but basically saying that he will break Rockstar Spud when he's back from injury. This is a D+52 segment. The War from the Underground storyline continues. Only negative. It was a low heat of the storyline, but Shibata with a firing shot there to Rockstar Spud. Next up and about, they had some subpar wrestling and little heat. Ricochet defeated Braxton Sutter in 10 minutes 11 with a diving double knee drop. Good D+50 matchup here, again building up Ricochet. Both men have great chemistry together. Ali did some good work at ringside, Ricochet with a 53 and Braxton Sutter with a 37. Braxton Sutter improving his flying skills, and Ricochet is improving his performance skills. So overall, pretty happy with that. Next up, we've got a small video to hype us all and remind us all that debuting this week at Destination X is, of course, Rey Mysterio. That gets a solid C61, so the master of the 619 is joining TNA and he will face Bram on Sunday. Then I have a music video to promote Mike Bennett, The Miracle is in action next. Just a small video there. E29, so a long way to get him over. Nothing else really to mention there. His matchup had subpar wrestling and little heat, as he defeated DJ Zemayon in 8 minutes and 3 with a box office smash. D+49. Great chemistry between these two. DJ Zemayon with a 34. 52 performance for Mike Bennett. No skill improvements to speak of. And the dirt sheet has mostly negatives for DJ Zemayon, but again continue to build up Mike Bennett and hopefully get him to the next level. Now we get a promo from Bram for his matchup coming up. He says, "You see this? This is just another joke. This loser's just going to get his ass handed to him. Just like that little pipsqueak Rey Mysterio will on Sunday at Destination X. I've been treated for too long like an afterthought around here, so I will make a statement on behalf of Rey Mysterio. Never mind the 619. I'll make you bloody phone 999 or 911 or whatever the hell you Americans do. So a C61 promo there from Bram. The small bit at the end with the numbers was kind of a throwback to his 2006 promo that he called in TNA Impact at the start of the year. But yeah, just a promo to hype up their match coming up this Sunday, and that's a C61. Bram's match was a poor match. He defeats Robbie E in 702 with Velvet Noise, D plus 49. Bram was off his game, but they had great chemistry. Bram with the 51 performance, Robbie E with the 34. No skill improvements here, but another good win and another bit of build up and momentum for Bram going into the match against Mysterio. So next up, we got a promo with Magnus, who says, "So tonight it seems like Karlee has given Bobby Lashley an opportunity to prove himself against me. That's fine, Bobby. As Karlee states, if you, not your tag partner, but you win this match, which means you have to pin me, then you will get your match at Destination X. But let's face it, you're nothing but a has-been. In fact, you were a never was. And tonight, I end it. Your career done. Worthless. Meaningless. This isn't your time, this is my time." So Lashley must win this match. He must score the winning pinfall against Magnus. Solid C plus 70 promo here, and it continues the move aside storyline. So pretty happy with that, and hopefully they can pull off a good matchup here with their tag partners from the Knockouts division. A solid C62 and a decent match. Bobby Lashley and Gail Kim defeat Jade and Magnus in 12:47. Bobby Lashley defeated Magnus with a KO punch. Jade was the weak link, but of course we need to build her up. A good performance from everyone in the match. Gail Kim with a 56, Bobby Lashley 64, Jade with a 45 and Magnus with a 63. Out of this you continue two storylines. Bobby Lashley improving technical skills. And overall, a pretty good matchup where hopefully if we keep putting the ladies with the male athletes, we could push that to a B-. Next up, we have the VIP Lounge. Welcome everyone to the VIP Lounge. It's me, MVP, asking the hard-hitting questions. So without further ado, let's bring in my guest tonight, the man that has been handed it all in TNA, EC3. EC3 then heads to the ring to a good pop. So MVP, what is it this week? What are you going to moan and complain about? MVP says, EC3, how dare you? This VIP Lounge is all about you. Now let's take a look back. The first 2 years in this company, I think the only man who was moaning and complaining was you. And that was when you didn't get something that was given to you on a plate. I can see right through you. This act you got going. You try to fool these people thinking that you care about them. You're using them. Just like you used your aunt, and it's just a crying shame that they're too stupid to even see that. They should be worshipping a true hero like MVP. So like you used your Aunt Dixie, I've used Karlee to invoke a rematch clause this Sunday. And this time, the only person in trouble is you, Ethan. I'll see you there, punk ass bitch. So, didn't have time to write that in. It would not allow me any more space there to type that in, unfortunately. Turns out I can actually type stuff in after it's typed out. So when it comes up here, I can add stuff to the text, but in the actual creating of the promos, I can't. That's my character limit. So the punk ass bitch thing, just really trying to get a bit of heat to the feud. MVP, EC3 will go up against it again. Destination X and a rematch. I think it's like the second rematch we've got going tonight, but as what it is, a B79, these two are doing great things on the microphone against each other. Continues to control the company storyline. Absolutely no complaints about that. A good segment. Before we head into our main event. But before we start it, we have another one from Karlee, who says, we're going to start our main event. She heads to the ring. She says, Drew, tonight, Jeff Hardy joins you as a tag team partner. However, if I were you, Drew, I would watch my back. As this Sunday, Jeff Hardy joins Stu Barrett and Adam Cole in challenging you for the TNA Impact World Heavyweight Championship. And what will now be a fatal four-way. So title on the line, fatal four-way matchup, the World Championship, and that gets a C-53. Continues the championship storyline, and she was very underwhelming. But hopefully again we can keep building her up. In our main event match, the 8-man tag, and a decent match, Jeff Hardy, Drew Galloway, The American Wolves have defeated the BC in 1931. Jeff Hardy defeated Nick Jackson with a twist of hate. Kenny Omega was a weak link. I somehow doubt that in real life, but okay, it is what it is. This was a C65. Eddie Edwards was slowed down by his injury. Matt Jackson was off his game. It seems David Richards has got an injury that's probably going to take him out of the pay-per-view, so we may not have tag team championships. We may have to work out something else for Matt and Nick Jackson. Eddie Edwards was 61, David Richards 68, Drew Galloway 73, Jeff Hardy 65, Adam Cole 58, Kenny Omega 40, Nick Jackson 54, and Matt Jackson with 50. And it continues the championship storyline and the Bullets to a Wolf storyline. Jeff Hardy improving technical and performance skills. And overall, I'm pretty happy with that. We just need to keep building up. The BC is formidable. I finished the show. Jeff Hardy gets the pinfall and a win. The faces celebrate when the BC head to the back. The Wolves end apart, leaving Drew and Jeff in the ring. They stare at each other and they shake each other's hands, but Drew doesn't let go. He pulls Jeff Hardy in and he drags him right into the Future Shock DDT. He nails him and then grabs his world title. He just says to Jeff, "This is nothing personal, but this is my world championship." So obviously just showing that this Sunday, every man for themselves, 4 men in this matchup. It's going to be Galloway against Jeff Hardy, Adam Cole, and Stu Barrett. Good B-74 to end the show. Drew's getting better at his gimmick. Can't argue anything like that. The championship storyline continues as well. And we finish the show with C+68, gaining popularity in 18 regions, which I'm assuming will be mostly in America, Canada, and the UK. So delighted with that. That's a really good show. Hopefully sets us up nicely for hopefully some good surprises coming up at Destination X. So let's have a wee quick look here. Anything that really will stick out to us? Oh, David Richards' injury. And he can work through it, which is good. So that means the match for the Tag Championships will probably still happen. So that's good to see. They got a lot of praise. That's also good to see. Try to sign Phoenix, so we may not get him for the X Division. I know I keep signing people, and there's still people at debut. But if we can get Phoenix, I'll be delighted. Just add to the X Division. So that should be fine. It was a botch move from Adam Cole. Thankfully, no heat between them. 1.17. So just need to hopefully continue to improve our TV ratings step by step. And if we go to size, yeah, we're looking at a good position. We just need to keep building up the UK alongside Canada and the USA. But we're doing well. So we're keeping up at the 49.50s. It's going to be a long run before we get anywhere to national. I don't plan on that being anytime soon. But as I say, just as long as we're keeping steady at Cult, making it a good bit of money, as long as we're not in debt, then the series will be going in a good rate and a good speed. I don't think we check the industry trends. There's quite a few minor positives in Japan, USA. That's cool. I think it would have to be. I remember what screen it is here. That's what we want. So that's going to help us as well. The economy is actually completely different from my WWE save, where the wrestling industry is at its peak, but the economy is slowly dipping. But here we've got both rising, so both are kind of like at an average level. Once we can get both of them up to maybe 70s, we should make good money and hope for the company can get stronger and stronger. So that is it for this episode, guys. As I say, I'll not reveal too much of the card, but we're likely to see the Fatal 4-Way. We're likely to see Magnus against Lashley. We're likely to see AC3 against MVP. And we're likely to see Bram and Rey Mysterio, plus a little surprise as well. So I'm now going to go ahead and book Destination X, and hopefully you'll join us for that video. Until then, as always, thanks for watching. It's deeply appreciated. Any comments, let me know and I will get back to any comments regarding TW, if it's regarding the skin, this save, your save. Let me know how you're booking as well. As always, if you can drop a like, it's deeply appreciated. If you haven't subbed, hit the sub button, and these videos will drop every Friday and every Tuesday. Most importantly, guys, just keep enjoying the game and tell a friend about it. It's amazing how many people do not know about TW, the wrestling version of FM. But cheers again, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.